Good morning, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Monday, September 11th. It's 9/11. I didn't even realize that today when I got up. Let's all close our eyes and be in silence just for a minute. Okay. I know that wasn't a minute, but my thoughts and prayers are still with all of those during 9/11. Yes. The very, very sad day. I was home. My best friend at the time had stopped over on her way into work. She worked at Subway. And Scott had walked in the house and told us what happened. And so I hurried up and turned the TV on. It was like 10 after 9. So it was when the first plane hit. And we watched it, and my best friend said, I got to go into work and let everybody know. So she left. And I sat and watched TV all day. Okay, Saturday, what did I do? Because I did not, here's Sunday, here's Saturday. Let's write in here because I was not on here yesterday. So we're going to cover the whole weekend, and then we'll start with today. Okay, and I have 50 minutes to do this because my husband will be calling me. It was a readathon weekend. I had a really, now I got the hiccups. Why? Why do I always get the hiccups when I'm in here? Always. Okay, so Friday I finished, it started with Christmas by Jenny Hale. Such a good book. If you like romance and Christmas romance, get it. Then I started Friday, The President is Missing by James Patterson and Bill Clinton. Yes, the President, Bill Clinton. And I finished it Saturday. And it was very good. I enjoyed it. Dennis Quaid was one of the voices because I listened to it. I had the paperback, but I'm trying to listen to books now while I'm stitching when I can. Some books I can't find on from my library as either an ebook or an audiobook. As I'd prefer an audiobook, but if I can get an ebook, I can at least listen and do speech to text on my Kindle. But I can't even find some of them as an ebook. Especially if it comes from Forever, which is a part of Grand Central Publishing. For some reason, those books are very hard to find. And I'm using many libraries. So I have the Niagara Library System, which is 2 of my local libraries, and about 20 or 30 other libraries are all in this one program. I have the New York State Public Library card, which has like every book you could think of, except for Forever. And I have the Harris County Public Library. And they have a lot of books. But I don't know what it is. About the Forever books. Okay, then I started and finished another book on Saturday. That was called Wish You Were Mine. And I already gave these books to my mom yesterday, so I can't show them to you. Wish You Were Mine by Tara Civic. Yeah, this was a Forever book. I did get it as an ebook. So I listened text to speech. Okay. So I started and finished that, and then I started another book. Yes. That's all I did Saturday. I listened to audiobooks and cross-stitched. So then I started Kill Me If You Can. By James Patterson. And Marshall Karp. There was a planner Zoom on Saturday instead of yesterday because my beautiful friends let me switch it over to Saturday because I wasn't going to be home on Sunday. So they're like, yes, we can do that. Thank you so much, you guys. I really, really appreciated it. I started a new start a Saturday. And that was the Tiny Modernist Summer Band Sampler. So it looks like that. I did get the top row done. I wanted to get the white row underneath that, but I didn't. I ran out of time. But yeah. So that's what I have done. So I have a small row underneath that of the white. And then I will move on from there. So I don't know when this will get picked again. But I like the amount of stitching that I got done on that. Okay, and yesterday was a high of 72 and a low of 60, and it was cloudy. So I'm not going to use the rubber stamps right now or write the National Day for yesterday. I'll do the National Day. We'll do that for yesterday. National Grandparents' Day was yesterday. National Grandparents' Day. That was yesterday. So I'm not going to do wisdom quote, word of the day, or horoscope for yesterday. What did I do yesterday? So I visited my mom and dad. Now, my dad's in a wheelchair and he doesn't have hardly any use at all of his left arm. So he can't drive. My mom has to help him do stuff. He is getting more independent. And he does go outside and work around the yard and that. He does mow the lawn again. But my mom is laid up with her right arm in a sling, and she is right-handed. And she has a torn bicep from lifting his wheelchair into the car on Tuesday she did that. So Wednesday I'd taken her to the doctor's to have her arm checked, and that's what they told her. She has a torn bicep. So she's in a sling for a couple weeks. Then she has to do physical therapy. So I went over yesterday. I did her dishes. She needed some groceries. I had to get groceries anyways. So we went and did that. I took over a small bag of books that I had finished and gave her. So it was a nice day. I was there for a few hours. Then I came home and I was finishing the audiobook Kill Me If You Can by James Patterson. It was very, very good. So you've got 2 hired killers. One is called the Ghost. Then you have this art student who found this guy dying. I forgot. It wasn't an airport. I believe it was a subway. Might have been an airport. I don't remember that part. But he found a bag of diamonds and took them. And now he wants to go get cash for them. And this all has to do with the Russians and other things. And it was really, really good. But he is a struggling artist and decided to take classes at this art school, at this college, and falls in love with his professor. So he decides to take her on a trip because he has all this money. And he has found out that he's the one that took the diamonds. And then there is a twist that I did not see coming. It was very good. Okay, then I started, and I did bring that book in here. I started Mirror Image by Sandra Brown. OMG. Yeah. This book. So you're finding out that this guy, I'm bad at names. Okay. So there is a Dallas-bound jet and it crashes during takeoff. There is a TV reporter, Avery Daniels, on it. There is also a very glamorous, selfish woman on there called Carol Rutledge and her 3-year-old daughter. Carol is married to Tate, who is running for some kind of political post. I can't remember. Senator, I don't remember. Anyways, during the crash, Avery found the 3-year-old and covered her body while things were going on, and her body's badly burned, that they can't really recognize her, and they assume that since she's with the 3-year-old that she's really Carol. Carol's body was burned beyond recognition, and for some reason she was holding on to Avery's necklace. So when her body is identified by a family friend, he believes it's her because of the necklace. So Carol's husband thinks that's really Carol. Yeah, I've only got 100 pages in. And brings in a picture to have her face reconstructed. And Avery can't talk because she's lost her voice and she's got tubing and all over, so she can't tell them the truth. Well, and it tells in this something. Oh yeah, senator. It does say he's running for senator. While in the hospital, this guy visits Carol, talking about how they were taking Tate down and having him killed so he won't become senator. So you're finding out throughout this 100 pages that Carol is a horrible person. She cheated on her husband. Now we find out she's trying to have him killed. So he's kind of cold to Avery, and Avery can't figure that out until this guy comes and visits her. And she can't see him, but she could only hear his voice talking about having him killed. So she doesn't really want to tell them that she's not Carol because being a TV reporter, she wants to get down to the real story of what's going on and who wants Tate killed. Oh my gosh. 100 pages in. It is so freaking good. Yes. Mirror Image. Sandra Brown. So I am listening to that. Loving it. So then while listening to that, I started Shooting Stars by Carolyn Manning. I will have so many Carolyn Manning started this year, it's not even funny. But remember, this is a year of start all the things. So I got in 305 stitches. So this is Shooting Stars. And I am missing a couple of colors. I didn't have them anywhere in the house. Yes, some of them are new colors. The new colors, I don't have all of them. There's 1 through 35, and I don't have them all. But that's what I got done. That's it. I know I don't have much of an edge. But with Carolyn Manning's, being an Ada, I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, this is on 14 count Ada, because hey, I have some in the house. I might as well use it up on the things that don't have fractional stitches. So there is that. That was yesterday. Now, let's get moving on to today. Yes. Today is Craft and Clean. I'm not going into Zoom because I know Deborah won't be there, and Crystal already messaged me that she has horrible headaches. So she won't be in. So while doing crafting and cleaning, I will be watching all of last week's General Hospital, and then if I have time, I will move on to Station 19. Because we got to finish up and catch up to where I started watching it really well. Okay. Oh, another thing yesterday. So Scotty had to work 11 to 9:30, but he was home a little earlier than that, and he said because he was supposed to stay for their quarterly meeting at Tractor Supply, but the woman in charge of that was having chest pains and went to the hospital, so they canceled the meeting. So he comes down the hall and he says, close your eyes. When he tells me to close my eyes, I don't always trust him. He's a guy. I don't ever know what he's going to do. But I closed my eyes because I'm supposed to trust my husband. And so he got in front of me. He says, now you can open them. And he bought me this. Now you have to know me to know that this meant the world to me. First of all, I am very much into classic cars. Yes, I am a car freak. I don't know anything about engines in that, but I know the car. And I grew up in the 80s as a teenager. The Trans Am. My best friend in high school, her mom had a Trans Am, an 80 Trans Am. And her and I were allowed to take it out once Ava got her driver's license. We were allowed to take it out. She was a year older than me, so I didn't have my driver's license yet. We used to take that Trans Am out, and we would travel all around. We'd go shopping at the mall, all kinds of things. Just love that Trans Am. I love the older Camaros, the Corvettes, the Stingray Corvette from the 60s. Absolutely love that. The GTOs, you name it, the older classic cars. Yeah. Corvette, the Chevy, I forgot. There was a lot of them. Love them. Yes. But the Mustang are my favorite. The 64.5, the 65, and the 66 are my 3 favorite Mustangs. So he saw this and thought of me. Now, those of you that have seen the new electric Mustangs, they look like shit. What was Ford thinking? Okay, you want to make them electric? Why did you have to get rid of their body look? That is not a Mustang. You need to take it right out and redo it, because I would never buy one of the electric ones. They look like shit. And look at this one. I gotta find it. I haven't seen this out on the road. Either that or I did not know what it was. It looks like shit. Now this here, that right there, that's my car. I want one so bad. That is my dream car. Here's another one. This one's the 64.5. Absolutely love it. I don't like the 73, and I'm not much into the Boss. Oh, here's the other one. This is the 66. Yes, please. Oh my God. Yes, I want one so bad. What's this one? The 71 I didn't like. This is ugly. The 2015 EcoBoost. What the hell is that? Ew, no. There's another one that's worse. This is a 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. Really? No, people, no. No, that's not a Mustang. It's ugly. Stop it. You're ruining the car. Okay, today's weather is a high of 73 and a low of 57. Partly cloudy, winds north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity 69%, sunset 7:29 p.m. So yeah, it's cloudy again today. Cloudy. Oh, and I gotta change. We got browns and golds this week. So we need to switch up some of these colors. Yep. Let's do this and this. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. So cloudy. It was cloudy yesterday. So let's do this. Yesterday was cloudy, so we'll use a black. Because I just put everything else away. Yep, I love the old cars. I grew up in the 80s as a teenager. Still love to listen to 80s music. I've always loved music. I've always been into all the different music and rock. I like some country, but I'm picky about my country music. But I love rock music. Okay, so there's the clouds. So yeah, you get me in a sports car and blare rock music, and I'm yours. Just and water, the lake, riding around by the lakes and the oceans. Yeah, that's me. That is my jam. Okay, today's National Day. So they call it Patriot Day. So that we will write up here, Patriot Day. National Boss Day. I'm surprised they don't make this a holiday. I am finding out that they're putting up more and more holidays for schools. What? They get enough school breaks. Today's wisdom quote: the best way to take care of the future is to take care of the present moment, by Thich Nhat Hanh. And today's words of the day: word of the day. Word of the day. Today's first word is anachronistic. It's an adjective meaning out of date or old-fashioned, or involving something or someone in the wrong historical period. The other word of the day, I wish that they would give us a pronunciation like it does on the other word of the day. Radom. Radom is a noun. A dome or other structure protecting radar equipment and made from material transparent to radio waves, especially one on the outer surface of an aircraft. And today's horoscope for Aries. While you're on a crusade for peace and diplomacy, you may find that other people seem to be on a crusade for war. Do your best under the prevailing trends. You may find that other people's words are charged with a great deal of passion that will be hard to ignore. You have your work cut out for you today if you plan on maintaining a serene and calm disposition. Oh, wait. And let's go find fortune cookie for today. Tomorrow is another day. Who knew? Okay, and that is it for today. For that. Now, we are going, it is zone, what is it, zone 3? Let's see, Fly Lady. What time is it? I got a few more minutes. Zone 3. This month's habit is before bed routine. My zone 3 is the bathroom and my one hallway that goes to my bedroom. That has the cabinets with my crafts in it. Now, I cleaned out the one whole cabinet. There's nothing in it. It's supposed to go out in the shed for my husband's stuff. The second cabinet, I went through it. Whatever's in it is staying. Now I'm getting ready to go through the last cabinet this week. So there is that. But today's daily mission. We are in zone 3. This is the main bathroom in another room of your choice. So I chose that hallway. Our other room is going to be taking 5 minutes at those stash and dash spots in your home. Maybe it is a basement, a corner in your bedroom, the guest room, or garage. Just 5 minutes each day to put a dent in the stash and dash piles we have built. Your mission for today as a bathroom is to wipe down around the base and the back of the toilet. I do that every time I wash a toilet. This is an area that we all seem to forget about until we notice it on day and it seems too far gone to do anything about it. No, I do that. Your mission for the stash and dash space is to take a trash bag and just toss anything you can see that needs to be thrown away or recycled. Okay. I can do that. So, yeah. So this week, well, I got to write in Saturday and Sunday what I did. Saturday, oh yeah, and I need the green also. So we still got like 20 minutes, so I've got time to do this. Okay, so Friday. Saturday, I finished The President is Missing. That's by James Patterson. I started and finished Wish You Were Mine. And that was so good. Oh my gosh. So they had 3 best friends that were growing up since they were little kids. 2 of them loved each other, but didn't tell each other. So the one, he didn't think he was good enough for her. So he took off and became a doctor and worked in a third world country. So he'd been gone for 5 years. Their other best friend died from cancer. So he comes back home to help her grieve. And yeah, it was so good. Started Kill If You Can. James Patterson. So I had a really good productive reading weekend. Even though I didn't get to read much yesterday, I still felt I did pretty good yesterday. So I think I got home at like 3:30, and I was listening to them until I went to bed. I think I got done at like 9 o'clock. So I got a lot done, and I have it on 2 times the speed. I did used to listen to 3 times, but I like 2 times better. Okay, so there's that. Sunday, I finished Kill Me If You Can. By James Patterson. And I started Mirror Image. Sandra Brown. And I stitched 305 stitches, shooting stars. Carolyn Manning. And while this is uploading, I will be making my floss tube video. Well, I'll have to wait till after the phone call with Scott. Okay, and this week, okay, the focus for the week is Fred and Albert. Now I need to find, is that this one? Yep. So this is Fred and Albert. It's a Habe. He is what we call Snowy's creepy cousin. And I have that much done. I think that's the, yeah, that's the top. I have that much done. So I'm hoping to finish all of this in here this week, which should not be an issue. So that is my focus for this week. And tonight's new start is Haunted Fun. Haunted Fun. Page 71. Haunted Fun. That's it. Yeah. So this is Haunted Fun. That's going to be so much fun to stitch. And let's see, I have it 71. Do I have that color fabric? Yep. So I'm doing it on this. It's called Kermit. It is a 28 count Lugana by Picture This Plus. So the color is called Kermit. It's a green. There you go. So that's what I am doing that on. So that is tonight's new start. So yeah, that'll be fun. So that's it for today. I gotta write down Sandra Brown, mirror image, and I don't know what's after that. But yeah, tonight's dinner, I have a beef roast thawing. I'm gonna do that in the oven. I don't have any potatoes, but we're gonna have fresh green beans with it. And I have a beef, like a beefaroni, rice-a-roni type thing. I will fix that with it. So that's what is for dinner. Last night I had chicken thighs. They were boneless. I put them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil. I put garlic in the olive oil, let it saute up, and then I added the chicken thighs, and then I poured Parmesan cheese over the chicken thighs. They were so good. And then I did a noodle-roni chicken flavor with it. So that was last night. So tonight's will be really good. I'm going to do that in the oven. It always comes out tasting so much better in the oven than the crock pot. Sometimes the crock pot dries out a roast. So, yeah, I'm going to do it in the oven. It's not that hot today, so it'll be fine. But that is it for today, my peepers. I hope that you enjoyed this. Stay tuned. There will be a floss tube today. I think it's floss tube 102. I got to look that up. But, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I should say. Yeah. Let's see, the week before. Floss tube 101. So this will be floss tube number 102. 102. So keep an eye out for that. But that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow morning if you don't watch floss tube. You guys have a great day. Love you. Bye.